Hello everybody. In this video, this is the sequel to the basics blobs video, and I realized I missed a few things. So what I'm going to cover in this video is physifying, selling, and duping a little bit, because duping, never use it as just a way to get money. I always use it to duplicate parts of my avatar so that it just saves work. It's really useful as a tool. It is not very useful at trying to essentially scam people by getting 10 times the money when you just made one item or took one item from the shop. Anyway, let's get right into it. So, first, physifying. Take a blob right here. I think you have to blobify it, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to blobify mine just in case. Physify it, it's the same thing as blobify. You can't actually see the tool in the camera, which is weird, but it looks like a little purple globe. You just use it like you would use blobify, let go, and it's a physics object. So it'll drop, obey physics, and you can throw it, and it's really fun. And over here, in this little station back here, on the menu, if you click return physics object, then you can see it just popped up back there. It says item retrieved. And if I just come over here and grab it, then it's right there. So I see a lot in these maps, in the physics maps, because when you're on hands mode, you can, if I physify it, you can just grab them and use them as, you can stand on them, and so people make vehicles. But what I see a lot is people reporting other people for grabbing their vehicles and running away on them without their permission. But that is okay. Don't report people for that, because what you can do, just retrieve the item, put it back in there, and then they can't have it anymore. And so, you can just take it back. You don't have to make a scene, and you have your thing back, and no one's crying. So that's a good thing to note. How I like to dupe. I'm gonna show you two methods actually. Again, please, if you dupe just to put 10 items on the store instead of one, but they're all the same, it's really annoying. All the avatars look the same, because all of them are duped. It's really annoying. Please don't do this for putting them on the shop. This is a useful tool. So only use it as a tool, please. So I'm gonna move this to the side. Alright. Actually, I'm just gonna make a normal blob. So I'll just make 3 colors so you can tell that it's duping. Blobify it. There we go. This is the blob that I want to dupe. It's like a really bad hamburger. I'm gonna physify it. This is, I say, the easier method, and it works a little bit better because it's a little bit faster. The shrink machine method that I'll show you in a second doesn't get stuck on shrink, which is kind of annoying, because then it just doesn't work and you have to join a different lobby, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And sometimes the shrink method, it says it's too complex. This method, the only complexity limit is physifying. Other than that, you can make it a lot more complex while duping it. And so you're gonna select it like you're gonna unphysify it, except I haven't let go of the button yet. I haven't let go of the unphysify button, and you are going to let go of the button to unphysify it and click return physics objects at pretty much the same time. And so you can see it unphysified this, so that wasn't a physics object, but then this still was for like a millisecond. And so for some reason it duped them, but that's really useful, and that is how I like to dupe stuff. And it's really easy because then you can just physify this one, do it again, and it's really fast. So, for like my eyes where you have to dupe it 6 times, that is really easy. I want to bring you over to the other method. This one I don't like as much because, as I told you, it can get stuck on shrink, and it gets really annoying. I'm going to go into the normal mode for this one. So See if you can see that. Yeah, sure, you can see that. Is that all good? Alright, that's better. So, again, I'm going to take my same blob, and when you put it over this area, you can see, like, here it's normal, but here it's outlined. And, you know, you can normally shrink it. It's still a super useful machine, but what you're going to do is still use the Physify, so you still have to use Physify either way. There's another two-person method, but I don't have two people with me right now, so, you know, I can't use that. But so it's selected for Physifying. Sometimes it'll, whatever. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really show that it's selected, but it is. And then you're gonna let go of this, like, I think it's right before you press the confirm button. So there's a confirm button right there. There we go, I did it correctly. So I Physified it. Let me go get it. There we go, and so we have a Physified one and an unphysified one. I'll just take this, and it duplicates them. And there you go, this is the other method. Some people are more comfortable with this method, but, you know, it's all up to you. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit slow, but I'm trying to be helpful for everyone, not just people who are still experienced in this game. So that is duping, and now I'm going to show you how to post things for sale. So there are two ways to post for sale. I'm going to post this yellow blob for sale in person, and I'm going to post this green blob on the store. So I'll qualify both of these so I can put both of them into my inventory. Wherever my inventory is, there we go. And you can just pick them up, put them in. I think I said that in the other video. But anyways, when you click them, this option shows up. And it shows up for everything that you click. It's just might be a little bit different depending on if it's an avatar or a blob or a cosmetic. But there's use to pull it back out, put on store, sell in person, or delete. So I'm gonna sell in person first, and it'll show you how much you can click it to adjust it. I'm gonna sell it for 10, which is no one's gonna buy this, but you know, this is just for this video. And then you have to check ban me if this does not follow community guidelines, and then sell in person. And there you go. This is Blob. It looks like we just used it, but okay. I see what happened. So sometimes it's a little bit weird. It usually doesn't do this, but okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to redo that. Sorry, guys. Tagged for sale. Let's recover that. Sell in person. I'll just do 100 this time. Okay, well, what should happen in a normal lobby, is it'll be this, like the same thing that you made earlier, and it'll just show it like a normal item, but then right under it, like, or right next to it, or whatever, will be a price tag like this, and you'll be able to pull it, like with your, oh my gosh, sorry, you hold trigger, and you just pull it, and then you have the option to buy it, and then it'll just buy it, and you'll have it now. So I don't know why that's being a little weird, but that is super strange. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty easy to figure it out. Next, we're gonna do this yellow blob, and we're gonna put it on the store, and I'll just do Y blob, and then I'll sell it for 50, which is obviously still too expensive. Don't sell anything like this for 50. Ban me if this is against community guidelines, and then put on store. And then if we go click on the store tab, then it is right there. See the newest thing, it's the yellow blob. So yeah, that's right there. And you can also click on my store, and it's also right there because those are all the things that you've posted. And you can, to navigate the store, because I didn't cover this before, you can search up item. So like for my avatar, I don't do this anymore, but you could search up neon, and then there's a couple things named neon. Or you could search up a seller's name, like your friend or whatever, and then you can do only sealed blobs. So I'll check that. Okay, well, there's nothing that's sealed and named neon. Or you can do only blobs that I can afford, which are pretty much all of these, so it should do similar results. And then you can just go to my store. We'll uncheck this filter, my store. Okay, and then you can click it, and then click unlist, and it's unlisted, and you have that blob back if you didn't actually want to sell it. And so yeah, that's how to sell, how Fizzifine works, and how to delete stuff. Not how to delete stuff. Sorry, how to dupe stuff. And hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.